introducing first, fighting to my left out of the blue corner. He comes in standing 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in officially at a ready 134 pounds. His record stands at 8 wins against 2 defeats, fighting out of Philadelphia, PA by way of Uzbekistan. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Firdavs Khasanov. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He comes in standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in officially at the bantamweight limit, 135 pounds. His record includes 10 wins against 5 losses, fighting out of San Jose, California. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shawn the Great. And your referee in charge, when the bell sounds, Alan Abelis.
Alan Abelis will be your referee for this matchup. Shawn Bunch taking on Firdavs Khasanov here at Eagle FC 44 here in the beautiful state-of-the-art Flixcast Arena. This fight in the bantamweight division.
Started fighting before that bell even rang.
They got an early start, Henry. I saw that too. Who's in charge in there?
I tell you what, Shawn Bunch's speed is second to none. You guys will see a takedown sooner or later. But you can tell he's slowly inching in to set it up.
Henry, tell me a little about Shawn's career, because I will tell you, after I watched him in Times Square taking on the great Coleman Scott, best of 3 for the Olympic team. But in all fairness, Shawn was going to go on to be the world champion. Henry, it didn't happen. What has happened within Shawn's career? What have I not seen?
Well, he's the 2-time Olympic alternate. Like, if he would have won that one match in that 1 second, he'd be going to the Olympics, not once but twice. And I just feel like Shawn Bunch is, people go up and down in their career, and I think he's, some people are just late bloomers, Chell. Like, I really don't have the answer for that.
Well, Henry, is he buckled in? Does he have the right train? Is he taking this serious? Just by example.
Well, we're going to watch it tonight. I mean, not as close as I used to be with him. Like I used to be. Looks like he got hit there a little bit. Looks like Shawn's a little hurt.
Khasanov's backing him up. Khasanov feels something.
Khasanov does feel something. He is trying to use that momentum, and Shawn Bunch had a chance to call his last fight in September last year over Ronnie Sadeh, where he was able to get that split decision, UAE Warriors. And, man, dominating wins over Joe Warren, man, within 2 minutes in round 1. He is a very, very tough customer, and if he gets hot at the right time, you go on the right streak, who knows?
I will
he
say
definitely
this,
has the talent.
I will say this, Khasanov is keeping good distance. He is really, and I think that's the reason why he's having success early right now.
I'm seeing that same patience, Henry. I'm seeing Khasanov. He's got what we call good eyes. He can see what's coming. He knows where his opponent is. He knows when to pressure forward, but he also knows when to back and circle away.
Ooh,
that caught it.
Oh, baby! Shawn Bunch able to turn that into a takedown going into half guard.
Well, one apiece. It was a kick in the face for a takedown. They're even.
Ooh, I think I'd prefer the. I don't know. I don't want to get kicked in the face.
You don't, really?
No. Take me down rather, but.
All right, Bunch's turn to score here. Posturing up's a good idea, even rotating and putting his opponent against the fence. But this is Shawn's time to go to work.
For Shawn Bunch, you look up and down that career, and it's either a quick finish or he's going the full distance. Usually not much in between when it comes to Shawn Bunch, the Great. In control, has taken some damage, but looks to be in a really good spot, and he's turning him underneath the neck, but it looks like Khasanov should be able to defend it.
Ooh, nice knee, beautiful knees.
A lot of energy by Khasanov, but he did it. He got away. Escaping an All-American's hard to do, Henry. Khasanov gets credit from me.
And if you love this bantamweight action, can't wait until the main card when Cody Gibson and Ray Borg get down inside the Eagle FC steel.
It's right now, Joe. Honestly, I still have this fight even. Bunch did take him down, but that kick, man. When you got precision, you got power like that. I mean, this fight is up in the air. I'm seeing
the athleticism that you alluded to earlier as it pertains to Shawn Bunch. I'm seeing the explosiveness and I'm seeing the speed. I'm also seeing, if I'm to be critical yet fair, I'm seeing him not pull the trigger, Henry. Even right now, there's opportunities. Cut the cage off, come forward to the jab, change elevation. Bunch appears to be waiting, and I must equate a fight to a dance in that. Only one person can lead at the time, and Shawn Bunch is allowing Khasanov to lead this. That's critical. That's very critical, but I stand by it.
tell you, Joe, I'm going to look at the numbers, just what the stats are. And a guy like Khasanov has done well in the regional scene in Uzbekistan, but when he stepped up and went to Octagon, when he went to ACA, he got finished. Meanwhile, Shawn Bunch has been in Bellator, knocking people out and finishing folks. I think there are levels to this thing, and I think Shawn Bunch could be on that next level, and I think Khasanov really has an uphill battle.
That's fair, but I want to see what's going to happen tonight. I mean, this position right here, front headlock position, this is a bread and
slate,
butter.
right?
Sure,
Yeah.
but this is a bread and butter position to an All-American like Shawn Bunch. I want to see what he can do here. I don't see him setting up chokes. I see him being busy with the knees.
No, but what he is doing, Chow, is he's eating up time. He is showing control, and that's something that we cannot forget.
Does he have time to wait? I hear your point. Sometimes you got to beat the clock. Is
But
he
you're
in that
right,
position?
Chow.
We're in the first
No,
round.
He needs to beat him up. He needs to throw Val, whether it's little, small knees or whatever, but he needs to. This round is still.
Do you think it's still up in the air?
Yes.
I think this
yes.
is Bunch's round now. I really think this is Bunch's round now.
Control does matter. Judges will most certainly look at that. Bunch is scoring here.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good scores right there.
Nice way to finish there by Shawn Bunch the Great. Khasanov on the defensive, but still very much in this fight in the bantamweight division here at Eagle FC. Highly contested matchup here. Could it have gone either way in round one as we go into the second stanza? Shawn Bunch not wasting any time, staying very, very aggressive here on Khasanov.
I like it better already. Shawn came across, he's pumping that jab. He's doing that to know where range is. He's not trying to hit his opponent or even hurt him. He's constantly measuring him. If you're outside of arm's reach, you're outside of wrestling range. Shawn needs to be in wrestling range for the next 10 minutes.
That's exactly what he's doing, Chow. He's really covering distance in order for him to get that takedown.
Let's go back to Felicia Spencer. She has been overhearing the corner of Shawn Bunch. Felicia.
Yeah, the corner is like in the ground again. Shawn's, they want him to have patience standing. They want him to pick a shot, set up the takedowns, and get it back to the ground. And I totally agree. That seems like where he's got control. So I like to see him do that again.
Big right hand from Shawn Bunch the Great, measuring and landing. And does he have Khasanov kind of on his back heels now, Chael? It seems like Bunch is kind of taking a dominating role inside of the cage.
Hey, if you've got the tools, bring them to the job site with you.
That right hand hurt him.
Oh, no, it might not. It did hurt him. He is in big, big trouble. Can he recover, Henry?
Oh, he's going to have to get a hold of an underhook. He's going to have to find a way up or go to his back, because if he's hurt, there are options for him.
Look, Khasanov's getting greedy right here. I don't know if I agree with the submission. I think you keep those hands flying.
I completely agree. He has got to keep throwing right now. He has got Bunch on the ropes. Wow, what an opportunity here for Khasanov. Lands that big power punch, but now Shawn Bunch the Great. Has he fully recovered though, Henry?
No, I don't think so. But right now he has to play that poker face. Right now I would just eat up time, maybe just fake.
Does he shoot
needs
here,
time to
Joe?
recover.
I think he needs to get his hands on him. It doesn't have to be a shot. He can also force over-under positions, take some of this distance away. I think he's in a dangerous range right here, though. The biggest problem that Shawn has seen isn't the punches, it's the kicks.
Oh, there he goes
to be
again.
kicked.
How does he keep getting back up, guys? What a warrior. 38-year-old Shawn Bunch. Going quietly.
What's going on with Shawn Bunch is he's really committed to that punches range without throwing anything. So when you're in that punches range and you don't fake or feint or throw anything, you go in there, you're going to get caught. So that's 3 times that he's done it. And right now, this could potentially be a 10-8 round.
And Henry, he could take that distance away. Shawn could take one big step forward or one little step back. He's right in the range to catch a foot. It's the kicks that are catching him tonight.
No, he is staying right in the range of Khasanov, and that is dangerous. It's like that life bar is blinking like a video game. One more shot, and it's donezo.
Oh, it is. But it seems like Shawn Bunch is really invested in that right hand. Like that's all there's no combination. It's that one right hand that he's invested in, and I don't know if that's the right plan.
A lot of time left on the clock, just under 2 minutes. Shawn Bunch trying to get his bearings, maybe all the way back, but his bell was rung definitively twice. And I'm telling you, the third time could be the charm, Joe.
They both have a very good understanding at this point of what they need to do. For Khasanov, stay in this range. For Bunch, take the distance away. They both understand it, but only Khasanov is actually implying it. He's getting Bunch to play a dangerous game with him, and Bunch is the only one that can double-cross that deal. Bunch has to make the decision to step in, or guys, he could even take a little step back.
Yeah, Bunch really needs to develop fakes in his career if he really wants to take it to the next level, because everything that he does, it's very naked, and he doesn't, and he gets into that boxing range once again, and he's getting caught with that right hand.
Are we surprised that he hasn't tried to get his hand on him, like you said? Like, why hasn't that happened yet, Jim?
I'm surprised only because he came out the second round correctly, like this. He knows how to do it, and when Shawn does do it, Shawn's having success. For some reason, he's not having confidence within that success. He's electing to come to this dangerous position. Look, you listen to me talk, you think Shawn's getting whipped out here. He is not. I'm submitting for you that I think as I watch these guys that Shawn clearly has an edge in the realms that he's electing to not fight in.
Could be a major mistake here with 30 seconds left here in round 2 in this bantamweight matchup. On a night where we will see the return of the great Sugar Rashad Evans, where we'll have an incredible heavyweight main event. All eyes are on these two bantamweights. An up-and-comer in Khasanov, a guy in Bunch maybe looking for one last run in the big leagues. Final seconds ticking away. Big swing and a miss by Khasanov. Almost caught him with a punch. And somehow, someway, Shawn Bunch gets out of the round, Henry.
Yeah.
Third and final round coming at you here at Eagle FC 44. Does it get any tighter than this? 1-1. Who's going to finish strongest? Is there any chance that Khasanov got a 10-8 there? Was it close enough? He almost had him knocked out.
No, it was not. Only because Bunch responded. Now, this is, in my opinion, the judges would have that freedom. No, it would be highly unlikely, historically speaking. I think Bunch did enough to close out that round, keep it within a 10-9.
I don't know, Uncle Chell. Those two knockdowns, man, those are huge. Those are big, because it wasn't just, it was a couple punches and it was a kick. So I'm not sure, Uncle Chell, but I think I may be leaning more towards a 10-8, and he's my friend.
And Henry, I suppose a better question would be, what does Shawn think? Because Shawn is not fighting with that urgency that I've been longing for all night, because I do know this guy, and I do believe in him, just like you do, Henry.
He is pressing, but there's nothing behind that press. I don't even see his takedowns coming in, Chell, so it's pressing, but there's nothing behind it. Until now.
Well, you just asked for it, and you just might get it.
He's quick when he wants to be.
Yeah, Khasanov, again, man, I got to give credit to him. This is what I love about this kid is, man, he's managing the distance. He's okay. If you notice, he's constantly moving laterally, where he's making it difficult for Shawn Bunch to get the takedown.
Oh, looking for a big home run shot is Khasanov, and why not? Shawn Bunch still hanging in there. What a battle.
That's that kicking range that I'm talking about. He's out of range to be punched. He's too far out of range to wrestle. He's in range to be kicked, and that is what Khasanov keeps going to.
Just moments ago, we saw Khabib Nurmagomedov looking on, owner, founder of Eagle FC. A lot of VIPs in the house tonight. This is invite only in the FlexCast Arena. And they are watching an absolute throwdown here between Bunch and Khasanov. Bunch continuing to put the pressure on, but not following it up with anything. That's exactly what you were saying, Henry. Oh, there's something to follow with. Nice right hand by Shawn Bunch the Great.
Yeah, that's where you got to keep it. He's got to keep it at that range,
He can't get his footing.
Go.
He's not, it's like he loses his footing time to time. He's slipping.
This is the thing with Shawn Bunch. Shawn Bunch is really fast, but doesn't mean you're necessarily like, he can be fast, but doesn't mean, ooh, there's.
Khasanov is not confident there was a 10-8 anywhere. I can tell you that. Khasanov's still fighting like he needs to win this round, and I happen to agree with him.
You're right. You're right, Chuck.
Shawn Bunch making no bones about it, going straight down the alley. And now coming around the back here, can he keep this control? This could lead to him winning this entire fight, but he cannot let Khasanov work his way back up to his feet. Got to put the pressure on. If you're going to put your foot on the gas pedal, do it now.
And I respect the IQ of Shawn Bunch very much in what I just saw. As a competitor, he knows what he needs to do. He stepped in and threw the shot. He changed elevation and went for the takedown, but he must keep that pressure up for another 2 minutes.
I mean, people got, this is why I love Eagle FC, because look at how even these fights are. Look at how even, Chell, you know what I mean? Like, these fights are going to the distance, and we're all confused at who is that's going to end up winning these fights.
Sure. Sure, you're right, Henry. I can't remember a time we've been this far through contests, 3 in a row, that we're debating who's, and we're really not that sure. I liked what Khasanov was doing up until about 25 seconds ago, and now I think Shawn's taken over. And the judges will credit what they see last.
Yeah, Khasanov's gonna have to get out of the cage, or he's gonna have to go to his back and find a different position how to get up.
The wrestling is Shawn Bunch coming out, trying to trap that arm and keep Khasanov down in his territory. His corner yelling for him to get to his feet. Shawn Bunch not allowing it. Now Bunch has really got his bearings back. It seems like this is the Shawn Bunch we expected. He's in control, looking very strong with a minute left.
I'm reluctant to say that Shawn has done enough at this point. I think he's taken control of the round. But if Khasanov can get back to his feet and land one more of those kicks, he can flip it, guys. This next 50 seconds is going to determine our winner.
You're looking at the referee cam here in Eagle FC. The technology absolutely through the roof here at the FlexCast Arena. And these two fighters giving you your money's worth. Because, right, time is money, right? You're getting all your money's worth tonight.
That's exactly right, and Bunch knows he's got to hang on. He's got to scramble. His old college wrestling days are coming out. There's something in college wrestling known as the ride out, and it's 30 seconds long. Shawn Bunch is in a good old-fashioned ride out.
Shawn has been here before. Like I said, it's either a quick finish or he's going the distance, and he had to work hard for this one, defending. But nothing there for Khasanov. One last pull, and that is where it will land. 3 hard-fought rounds. That was a special fight, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, having completed 3 rounds inside the Eagle FC Steel, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges see the bout identical. 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Shawn Bunch the Great.
That third round, gentlemen, we now have our answer. We did not have a 10-8 in the second. We had 2 rounds for Shawn, 1 to his opponent. Guys, that's what I saw.